say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Cody Martin. And it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Ball. Following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Good work defensively by Capella. One thing about Lamelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now Daniels. Young outside. Johnson against Bridges. Hunter the screen. Young with no one around. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of Lamelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young from outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball against Young. The kick out to Ball. Clock is at 3. There's Miller with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Daniels dishes to Young. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 6 points.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Martin wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Gibson. Ball feeling it out a bit. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. Lamelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Out left to the wing. A 3-ball. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hunter. Green, he's checked in for Charlotte. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. third is Bogdanovich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
It's Young on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Ball, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Ball with the bucket.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Ball against Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Ball with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Miller outside. Sinks the triple.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Trae Young. And here's Daniels. Scoreless thus far. And here's Young from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Outside, Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 10.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Young, good.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
All the officials are all over that one.
Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Good work there as it goes. 13 points in the game.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Ball. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. What an amazing quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Now Bogdanovich. His last outing, he had 18 points. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 18 points.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
Here's the teardrop. And Ball with the lay-in.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Nance sets a screen for Young. No good. That would have tied it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Ball. No good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with a prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Tyson Daniels comes in for Bogdanovich. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Trey Mann. Charlotte in the lead. Ball with it. He's got 19. Atlanta with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Gibson with the screen on Young. Deep 2 from Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
It's good.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
On the wing, Green. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Daniels. Johnson surveying the floor. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. The Hornets also with a sub. Martin's checked in for Josh Green. Pass to Daniels. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Worth the price of admission. Lamelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. Johnson kicks to Young. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now 24 points for Trae Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And here is Ball. 25 points in the game. With 2 seconds left, uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 3. It's time now to go. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
You take a look at the Hornets. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about Lamelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
Locked in offensive.
Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from Lamelo Ball.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Taj Gibson is out there with Bridges, and it's Martin in at the small forward. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Young for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Deep 2 from Ball. Gibson with the screen on Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 30 points.
Ball shooting for him might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young. There's Ball with the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And Trae knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. A 3. Ball, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that. Here's Young.
Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Gibson. Hornets leading by 6. Ball, the pass to Gibson. The kick out to Ball. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
So often, Lamelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And the call will be against Lamelo Ball. That's his first foul. Here is Daniels. He has yet to score. Johnson outside. There's the triple. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Young.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Shoots from 14, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter. And now it's just a 4-point Charlotte lead. Charlotte has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now Daniels. Young outside. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Gibson with the screen on Young. Here's Ball. And it's in there. Ball's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
The Hawks trail by 5. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. And Ball slams it in.
And with that burst, you can count on Lamelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Hawks, Rizachet, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. And it's Bogdan. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Rizachet is out there with Nance. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Ball from long range. No good on the shot. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Diabate, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Young. Offensively, guys, he's been something else. Almost 40 points right now.
Every time he touches the ball, something good happens.
Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Now, here's Okongwu. Lock at 6. And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfect.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Ball, the sweet crossover 2. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Young dishes to Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. It's Young on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Hornets leading by 6. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Rizachet. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Hornets. Atlanta has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Lets it fly from 18. Launches a 3. Hunter no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Ball against Capella. Shoots from 14 and stolen by Hunter. And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. 45 points for Trae Young.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
Ball hits them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
From deep three-point land. And is out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Hunter. On the wing, Daniels. Young outside. 14 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper. Young's got 47 points.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Young against Ball. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. That shot off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Ball kicks to Gibson. Back to Ball. From the arc. They get it again. Tries the spin move. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Johnson left side to take the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. Ball up top, defended by Young.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Taj Gibson picks one up.
What makes Young really tough to corral is he has that great spatial awareness out there.
And so Young nails them both. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Martin. 5 on the clock. Spins. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Count it!
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
The Hawks again can't hit. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Young pass to Johnson. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,